couple minutes before our next match. And I am looking for, first of all, I'm completely messing up. John did a great job, right? I'm so sorry, John. I'm so sorry. Man, how do I have? I'm looking for two really good volleyball players. I mean, like two solid volleyball players. You must be at least 18 years old. I mean, at least 18 years old. Wow. So that, I believe you, but no. I mean, you sort of had your moment. You could have another one. I'm looking for a lady first. One the woman who is just a lady. Are you looking for who are you? Okay, what is it? Where you go? That young lady? Yeah, you. Go you. Yeah. Give me right down there. Right down there. I'll see it. Now she doesn't look excited. She looks scared. She looks so scared. And now a guy. I need one guy. All right, I'll keep you in mind. Okay? Where you go, that guy? I'm feeling that guy. Great. All right, meet me right down there, like towards where Miles is right now. I'll see you there in a minute. I'll get you. I'll come grab you. Got you.
The sun is setting over the city that brought you 7-Eleven. First ever convenience store was actually located here in Dallas, Texas. And it is convenient to finish our season here as the sun goes down inside Comerica Center. Final appearance for the Dream in the regular season. The women, DeBerg and Harward, will face off with Cheng and Shaw from Miami. Welcome back inside, everybody. Kevin Barnett again alongside Olympic gold medalist Rich Lamborn. We'll have Victoria Dennis down on the sand later. Rich, these two teams both played exceptional volleyball last night. Now for Dallas, the stakes a little higher. Miami needed one to get in last night. They're in. They're going to be part of the championships. Dallas, they need one set. So tell me, how does their game match up against Miami in a good way that gets them that one set victory?
Well, I think what they're going to need to do is try and recreate some of the magic we saw from them last night. It was the Kylie DeBerg show, not only from the service line, at the net she was devastating, hitting balls on two in that option format, and I think they're going to need a lot more of that against this Miami Mayhem team who has been coming on strong of late. They've put together a string of great quality performances, so they're going to be tough. You mentioned it, Dallas just needs a set, but that's a little easier said than done.
No word on when Gina Urango started voodoo worship and got the dolls to start putting the needles in. Nothing permanent, just enough so that San Diego can squeak in again. Miami will have something to say about this 3-4 record, but they have won 3 straight. And keep in mind, in those 4 losses, 2 of those were to the Palm Beach Passion, an exceptional team.
Yeah, they're the top team, top 2 team, as a matter of fact, on the women's side. So a couple tough losses there, but we mentioned it. They've been coming on strong lately. They've really kind of found a late in the season push, particularly the play defensively of Molly Shaw has been great.
Kelly Cheng comes out 6'2". Let it not be lost the fact that Kelly Cheng the last 2 matches has hit .536 and .571, totaling 27 kills across those 2 matches, both victories for the Mayhem. And you already mentioned Molly Shaw. Her dig totals have gone through the roof. Her offense has been superlative. A good symbiotic relationship on the Miami side for the Dallas Dream. Well, we hadn't seen them in a while. They had been struggling, and then Kylie DeBerg just blew up all over.
Yeah, she found it last night. We already said it once, not only from the service line, but she was imposing at the net as well. And then we know about the defensive exploits of her partner, Haley Harward. Haley had been struggling a little bit offensively, but she found an extra gear yesterday evening as well.
Yeah, 6 kills for Harward, hit .357. Her partner here, Kylie DeBerg, merely 10 kills on 15, 4 aces, 4 blocks. Oh my. There is Haley Harward. You're going to see some spectacular digs. The question will be, as Rich just mentioned, can she convert points? So here we go, looking for one. If ever there was a moment to play in the moment, this is it for Dallas. Be present, take a set, punch your ticket to Chicago, and some championship income.
Yeah, so hard to get yourself to do that, but so critical at the same time to just not worry about the stakes that are kind of out on the horizon. Just take care of what you can take care of, which is this point.
Harward tops it in down the middle. They'll work on Cheng to start. Most teams have not started there, and you see why right away. And actually what Molly Shaw has done the last few matches is played her way out of the pressure.
Yeah, not easy to do. People don't necessarily want to serve Cheng, as you mentioned, but serving Shaw has not been the option that it was earlier in the season. Started to find some offensive rhythm.
Molly Shaw from Naperville, Illinois. If you know, you know. That ball over. Shaw doesn't take any option. Sets her partner, who puts it away. That is quickly Miami 2-0. Just how completely different have the Mayhem been? Well, Molly Shaw, first 4 matches, 36 kills, hit .364, averaging a dig a set. Miami 0-4. Last 3 matches, 38 kills, hitting .458 and averaging just under 4.5 digs per set.
Yeah, that's a significant effort.
That chip shot for the pulling Cheng goes right out of her reach. Nicely done by Kylie DeBerg.
Yeah, how precise was that from Kylie? I mean, that's exactly the shot Kelly Cheng was looking for on that drop off the net. That was still out, able to kill it.
Kylie placing the ball with efficiency for those aces last night. Can't reach that one, nor can her partner. Another smooth side out, Miami 3-1.
A good defensive setup from the Dream there. Just got beaten with a better shot. Kylie waiting on that shot, but Kelly able to loop it up over the top.
Kelly short on DeBerg. Molly is there. Kelly is also there. The scramble is on. Little reset. Harward pushing. DeBerg pounding.
I like that little width on the transition set out to DeBerg. Makes it a little more difficult for Kelly Cheng on the block to get set up in perfect position, and then good aggressive cut.
That'll put Harward back to the line. Jump serve coming. And there's that deadly option. Kelly Cheng doesn't see many serves, but still sees a fair amount of opportunity offensively.
Yeah, that's one of the difficulties of playing against this Miami Mayhem team, is that Cheng does an excellent job of inserting herself into the offense, no matter if you serve her or not, or serve her or not.
And going after DeBerg. Good idea, bad execution there from Cheng off the dig from her partner.
Yeah, just kind of had to improvise there a little bit. That dig kind of shooting at her face. She tried to knuckle it deep.
Dream maybe surprising the Blaze last night with a 15-8, 15-13 win over what has been one of the top teams. Miami is trying to be considered one of the top teams here in the second half of the year as they lead into the championship. Kelly Cheng already a 2-time Olympian. And with 4 kids, graduated SC in 2017. Deep into what should be a considerably long beach career, as you can't get a hold of that one from Harward.
Yeah, that's a nice swing from Harward. A little wide of the antenna, even still finding a sharp angle.
High ball to Cheng. And there's some offense from both sides. Kind of going middle. Everybody taking big, low seam swings.
Yeah, that was some heavy heat on that ball from Cheng.
Chang with a dig there. She will do that. And the put away as well.
Yeah, Kelly Chang doing a nice job of giving a mixture of looks to the Dallas Dream. It was a great late pull that gets her the dig, and then we've seen the heavy heat in the cross court. So Harwood has to sort of respect that, and that opens up that little pop shot over the top.
Looking for the side change. Joust stabbed out with the right hand and then snuck underneath the block. Kelly Chang doing work throughout different phases of the game. 8-4, Miami on the side change.
It is the Kelly Chang show currently.
Let's check in with Victoria Dennis, who's down on the sand here.
Thanks, Kevin. Molly Shaw is locked in. She earned a double-double last night, and that's really reflecting in her team's all-around play. She's locked in on defense, staying patient behind that big block of Kelly, and then reading and reacting. Kelly doing a great job of slowing that ball down in transition, lifting it for Molly to give her that opportunity to just carve it up, find the sidelines, find the seam around that block.
Rich, I've wondered about that with the numbers for the blocks of Kelly Chang. She has 10 blocks total, and that is just over a half a block per set. To give you some context there, Brandy Wilkerson, leading blocker, 1.2 blocks per set. Is she channeling? Is she being effective? Should she have more stuffs?
Yeah, I don't think there's a right answer there, you know, because it is kind of a symbiotic relationship between blocker and defender. If you channel, and we talked about how many more digs Molly Shaw is getting, so you know, we kind of give credit to both players when those kind of numbers increase. That is a great swing from Kylie DeBerg. I think we talked over maybe the best swing we've seen from Kylie DeBerg. She hit it cross court on about the 6-inch line.
And then gave a little look across the net too. Maybe she get a little fired up here. Her energy can kind of go up and down. It was way up last night for sure, and they still need a set here. The victory doesn't matter as much as just taking a set matters. Again, Dallas trying to win a set and go to Chicago. Jeannie Arango, hopeful that that does not occur. Cut shot wide. Dallas 1 point closer.
Yeah, that's a break for Dallas to see if they can capitalize.
Tough service once again. That's gettable. Have to convert it. And Kylie DeBerg does. Nice little twist, turn, and kill.
Yeah, it was a really good move defensively from Harwood as well. She knew that Chang was a little bit out of system, a little bit compromised, but didn't give away her position too early and make it easy on Chang. Still showed some good patience defensively.
Tough serve up the middle. Nobody up. DeBerg pops it over just long. Good idea. Rich, this is absolutely the right idea.
Yeah, great idea. You saw her looking for it immediately. And she saw that ball coming at her. Just got a little too much heel of the hand perhaps on it.
Back set finds the middle, but not a lot of opportunity. She slaps it over the top and down.
Good to be 6'4" out there sometimes. If that set's inside, you still got long limbs to work with.
6'4" at the net, equivalent to about the 6'9", 6'10" players on the beach on the men's side.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say 6'10"-ish, right? Ooh, there's a great location on that serve from Haley Harwood.
All right, Harwood slices one up the middle for her 6th ace of the season and first of this match. Opportune timing to be within one. Chang into the block, covers herself, and nearly had a bump kill. Instead, it's a little slide for the winner, 12-10.
That's phenomenal from Kelly Chang, making what looked like it was going to be a free ball into a near kill. And certainly an advantage for her team. Just a little hook on that ball.
Is that the ball that saves the set for Miami. Dallas was charging. Harward, expertly placed.
Yeah, that was a really nice, crisp cut shot. It was like a slap, 60% swing.
Perfect pass from Chang. She'll look to the line. Harward is there. It might have been in, it might have been out. Play on. Chang, middle of the net this time. Underneath the right arm.
Yeah, you always hear play the close ones. That is a little bit of a stinger. That ball looked like it was out, didn't it?
Yeah. I've got that one out by about 8 to 10 inches from our Eagle Nest view here.
Yeah.
Ace serve to the corner, Chang. And Miami has come right back to a set point.
Those back-to-back plays, just a dagger for the Dallas Dream. That ball is let go. You're level, instead you're down 3.
Timeout called by Dallas. We check in with Victoria.
Thanks, Kevin. I had the opportunity to talk with both Molly and James Shaw, and they said something that really resonated with me, and that's the quote, "We get to. We get to play this game. We get to travel as a married couple. We get the opportunity that others would love to have to not only play the sport, but meet people across the nation, across the world. We're fully leaning into the opportunity that has been given to us, and we get to do this as a team."
I guess coffee is a worldwide pursuit. I didn't know that. I thought it was just stroll down to your nearest shop, but they have taken it to another level, James and Molly.
Yeah, and we get to is a good framework for operating in gratitude and what is possible here. James just at the start of his beach volleyball career, Molly very much in the middle. Best partnership for her right now. You mentioned Don, James's father. He's actually in stadium tonight supporting both his son and his daughter-in-law. He was very disappointed by the first match. James and Kane going down in straight sets to the Dallas Dream.
It's supporting and doing genealogy, as it turns out.
Yeah, tracing his family roots. A serve there, and this first set is over. Miami on the strength of back-to-back service winners from Kelly Chang, as well as continued excellence between Kelly and Molly. They get the 4-point victory, and they are one away from a complete reversal of their season.
How about a little magic? How about a little magic, huh?
Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
The Windy City, Chicago, the home of the traditional end of AVP summertime. Chicago's Oak Street Beach is our traditional host and will be once again for our league championships. We'll have our pairs titles decided there. Top 6 on either side are going to go. The only question is, will the Dallas women be there? Miami so far has held them off for the first set, and we arrive in the second with the assignment being the same for this Dallas Dream side. So what can be done in this next set, Rich Lambourne? That is the question if you're on the Dallas side trying to recapture last night's magical effort.
Yeah, you have to take a little more care in your service receive, right? That's kind of how that first set ended. A couple of loose service reception plays from the Dallas Dream. It's crazy how one little play can mean so much, right? That ball that was it in, was it out, we'll never know. that Haley Harwood played that went the way of the Miami Mayhem, then turned into a 3-point run for them to close out that set. So win those little plays, be a little more attentive in serve, receive, and see if you can't go get that set you need.
Yeah, maybe credit the Mayhem for picking up those aces at the end. That has not been a strong point for them. They do have already those 2 aces on 0 errors, and Miami coming in just 10 aces entering the match.
Yeah, it's not necessarily something they excel at, but there's lots of ways to kind of approach that skill, right? Direct aces are great, but if you can apply constant pressure, that is oftentimes just as good.
Yeah, Kelly Cheng now with 8 aces on the year as fans, young and younger, enjoying the match. Lots of fun being had, none by the Dallas Dream here as they enter the sand playing for their championship lives. They have to win this set in order to continue their season together. A team that went all the way to the championship finals last year. Molly Shaw will hit a nice flat float to start. And Haley Harwood will get yet another kill. She started out offensively effective here in this match once again.
And that's a really good swing from Haley. I need to stay aggressive out there. More of that on tap.
Hitting mid-400s is Harwood. Can she pick that one up? She cannot. Expertly placed by Kelly Cheng.
Now that is why varying the depth of your shot so critical, because you can see Haley on the move towards that line.
9 partners in Kelly Cheng's career, 5 Olympians, 3 of whom have been medalists. But this is a reverse dynamic. Kelly's the vet in this relationship. Quite interesting to have that role.
A cheek there from Haley Harwood, to use my British friend's parlance. Touch of class.
I was hoping to hear the accent.
A cheek. Okay. Spike the spike, Kevin.
Somewhere Tom Hoff's dad is very excited about a spike to spike opportunity there. 3-1 Dallas, good start.
Mr. Hoff. Kylie DeBerg obliging.
And then missing that one. That serve just hasn't gotten going just yet. She's doing placement aces last night. Shaw, flat float to Harwood last time. This time down the middle, Harwood does find it. Right to Shaw, and that one is tapped to the back line. The most creative women's attacker, Kelly Cheng.
On the option play, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, again, you know, credit the tough serve that put the Dream in a tough position out of the gate. But Harwood's got to stay aggressive. The little soft shots are getting too easily picked up by Shaw, I think, defensively.
Yeah, and to your point, another tough serve coming through the cable there, but DeBerg stayed aggressive and picked up the point. Dallas still with the +1. Harwood trying to loop it to the line. A lot of space to run for Shaw. They should go over the top of a charging Haley Harwood.
Yeah, again, the variance in depth critical to the success of that shot. Harwood seemingly in a great spot, but beaten by kind of the loopy, deep nature of that cut shot.
Hybrid up the middle, another ace for Cheng.
Yeah, that's DeBerg's ball all the way. I'm not sure what the hesitance was. It looked like maybe she was kind of sliding to her left, expecting that ball to go out wide, which is where we saw the 2 closers in set 1 go.
Cheng, 3 aces. As Kylie goes a little gooseneck, hold it up there, finds the back line. 5-5.
Again, the advantage to being 6'4", you can just kind of slide in, almost no approach at all. Just wrap it over the top and in.
Cheng loses the battle at the net.
Not an easy play for DeBerg to have to serve and get all the way up there. But not easy for the Miami Mayhem either on the jump serve to try and pass that ball into perfect position. Easy to overpass like we saw there.
Another bad pass. Harward trying to give the option, instead ends up giving Miami a better opportunity. And that'll be laid off expertly by Shaw.
Yeah, kind of earmark that one. That is a big missed opportunity if Dallas does not go on to win this set. Those are the kind of plays you need to take advantage of, especially when you're chasing.
Shaw slides to the right side for this serve and gets an ace. So the service game of Miami causing all sorts of problem for the Dream.
And it's kind of these momentum swings that we've seen thus far in this match, right? As soon as Dallas sort of miss an opportunity, then they give up reels right on the back of it.
Going down the middle, Harward, V. Cheng. Cheng's got the first one. Can she convert? Yes, she can. Another poke to the back line. 8-6 side switch. A quick little push from Miami has them now in control on the scoreboard as well as with the momentum. We will switch sides and see if Dallas can extend their season or if Miami is going to play the role of spoiler. Next Sunday, the AVP League hits Manhattan Beach, and the finals are right on the CW. You want to tune in on the CW? It's the ultimate showdown as the game's best battle for glory on the most iconic spot in beach volleyball. Don't miss a moment. AVP League from Manhattan Beach next Sunday, 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. That'll be on the CW. We'll also be streaming. Welcome back to Comerica Center. Let's check in on the sand with our own Victoria Dennis.
Thanks, Kevin. Kylie DeBerg with Dallas yesterday earned 4 aces and 4 blocks. She really needs to copy and paste that same mindset if they want to solidify this set and punch that ticket into Chicago. DeBerg does a really great job of starting that defensive play at the end line with her aggressive serve. Yesterday, she was doing a great job of hand-to-ball contact, keeping that consistent, and playing the chess game of going short, going deep, making her job as a blocker that much easier to track that pass, that set, and earn those 4 blocks.
Yeah, maybe it's time for one of those chess moves here, some sort of trap or maneuver. I don't know, rook to king 7, or I don't even know what the numbers are there, Richie. I haven't been to Central Park and played.
Yeah, the Turkish gambit or something?
There you go.
Is that a thing?
So DeBerg and Harward still need that 1 set to advance to the championship. They lost the first set 15-11. They have had moments here in the second, but they have currently given up the momentum as well as a 2-point lead. Shaw working on Harward deep in the court. Another dig from Molly Shaw. Harward. I think you have to have this one instead. That back set's going to be called, and no argument there from the Dream. 3-point lead, Miami.
Yeah, let's think about this for a second, Kev. That ball that they failed to convert, that they had kind of an easy-ish chance, would have put them up 7-5. Instead, down 9-6 now.
Yeah, and it's a 4-0 run that's brought them to this point. Foot fault will end it.
Interesting. There's a little bit of a reprieve for Dallas. They'll take it. Smile on the face, as it always is, of Haley Harward. Yeah, good call. See, she kind of kicked the line there.
I've never understood the foot fault as a concept.
We'll see what happens, Kevin, as you hit the baseline.
Backset on the other side, and that ball is long. Another point for the Dream. What I mean is, if you are right at the edge of the line, there's no discernible advantage to you being there nor 12 inches back. So why wouldn't you just serve 12 inches back every time? Aside from a horrible toss situation, which that was not. Decent toss here for Harward. That could have been called. Instead it is not, and it's a second mistake. Just like that. Dallas dusting off the 6 shooters and looking to get that set victory.
Yeah, getting a couple freebies from the Miami Mayhem. Let's see if they can earn one.
Another jumper. Missed. Oh, man, you wanted to keep that run going, didn't you?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, Aunt Kathy picnic bump. It's time for that one. Just put it in play.
And Kathy, to be fair, devastating from the service line.
Yeah. Right off the block, 6-3. Bad pass. Dallas in trouble, and it's back-to-back mistakes.
Yeah, this has kind of been the story here for Dallas. They get level, and then they kind of let the errors compound. That service mistake leading to that hitting error.
Compounding interest good, compounding errors bad. Oh, could have been another foot fault, line contact, instead it's long.
You could see the fear in John King's eyes at calling multiple foot faults on the Miami Mayhem.
I mean, on the CW, we have NXT. Kelly Cheng, little known fact. She will DDT you. That ball long.
And you'd like to see a little bit of fire, considering the stakes, out of Dallas here. You know, a little more apathetic than one would like.
Well, we're gonna have to have this side out there. Any hope here? That ball just out of bounds, so there's still life. They are within one. They just need 2 plays to start taking advantage here and put a lead on the board. Remember, they're playing for their playoff lives. For Miami, they're already in. They might change their seeding slightly, but they are in the playoffs. No bye. They are at Chicago. Ball's wide. There's that one. All right, can you get a little more fire? How much fire do you want here, Coach Lamborn?
Yeah, I mean, I want all of it.
This is now like a wash drill, basically. An end of set drill to send yourself to the playoffs. Paycheck comes with it. Oh, lucky break for Miami. Finds the back line.
They've gotten 3 freebies from Miami. The one that seemed was going to go their way does not on that great swing from Molly Shaw. Now you really need to bear down if you're Dallas. You need these side outs.
A little Harwood, it'll be on her shoulders. Got it. All right, Kylie DeBerg has been a weapon from the service line. She will step back, perhaps no bigger serve in her young career. So much at stake on this toss and this contact. Good, tough one. Even better precision from Molly Shaw. Set and match ball Mayhem.
Precision from Molly Shaw, but it was that pass, that first contact, kicked off that whole procedure.
Devin Newberry, Gina Urango hoping for this one for Miami. Got it, there it is. Just one chance to close, overpass detonation, 15-13. And that blows up Dallas's playoff hopes.
A little bit confounding, Kevin. You have to credit Miami Mayhem's grit in the moment. They kind of let some things slip, but kind of regained their focus late in both sets and were able to close it out. But if you're Dallas, it's kind of what might have been.
Absolutely. For Miami, what a back half of the season they have had. They'll run their record to 4-4, evening the table. Remember, coming from 0-4 start to win 4 straight, they will take some fire and some momentum into Chicago. And let's take them into an interview with our own Victoria Dennis.
Kelly and Molly, great to see you again here. Okay, let's break down that victory. You're feeling really good heading into Chicago. Kelly, let's talk about your blocking for a second, girlfriend.
Thanks. I didn't think my blocking did that much this match. I thought Molly dug a lot of balls. Yeah, it's something, I think we talked about it a little bit yesterday. It's just defense we've been working on and breaking down a lot the last 2 months, and it's been really challenging, and also our coach has given us a lot of freedom and creativity in that. So it's really exciting to see the pieces kind of coming together, and we'll keep going.
Your block gives Molly the opportunity to dig all those volleyballs. You had a double-double last night. You are well on the way to getting one tonight. I have to refresh the stats there. But talk to us about what you're looking at and what your first instinct is as a defender.
I think lately it's just trying to stay balanced so I can go both ways and not just bailing one way. And yeah, that's what we've been kind of working on. So just trying to be like a dog and just like chase ball. Ruff, ruff.
And there you have it. That's volleyball at the end of the day. Kevin, back to you.
It's not a double-double, but it is certainly a victory, 2-0. Again, for Miami, Kelly Cheng and Molly Shaw. They came to Texas to dominate. They go 2-0 in Austin. They go 2-0 in Dallas. And they will find themselves next at the Manhattan Beach Open and then on to Chicago for the championships. We'll be back on the CW with our next two matches and our final matchup of the regular season. Come join us, won't you?